So now we are on YouTube too. Hello people from YouTube. My name is Gabriele and I will guide this immersion today. Today we are going to talk about Carnival. And I'd like to explain a little bit how TNT works. TNT is a language platform for beginners, intermediates, and advanced speakers. All immersion meetings are not regular classes, so I'm not a teacher, I'm a student too. And this is a place to talk about a specific topic. We have a free conversation, we have some questions that guide this immersion, and we have some rules to follow to make this moment more enjoyable. The first one is to be respectful. The second one is don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember that here we are in a safe place, so feel free to make mistakes and tell something in Portuguese if you don't know or if you don't remember exactly how to say it in English. And the third one is to have fun. Okay, guys? As we are three, I don't know what happens because usually my immersions have 8 to 10 people, but now people are, I don't know, it's the reflection of the carnival. I think so. So as we are three here, I think it's not necessary to create one more room. So all of you, I will maintain you in the main room and then we discuss. Okay, guys? So I'd like to invite you, Marcio, to introduce yourself, please.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Martin Nunes. I live from a city called Linhares in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 45 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, his name is Bento. Here in Talk and Talk, I participate more 1 year, and now I start a new step. Today is my first immersion with a facilitator, uh, 20, 20 hours after this immersion. I'm happy, a little nervous, but let's go. Go ahead.
After this immersion, Marcio, you'll be host in the first time. And what about the sensation? What about your feelings related to this new challenge in your life, Marcio?
For me, I'm happy because this challenge I intend improve more speak speaking English and another abilities about the leadership and the another in the future I intend evolve my English for the better fluency.
So perfect, Marcio. Thank you for sharing. And Leandro, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, of course. My name is Leandro. I am 35 years old. I live alone here in Pomerode, a city near Blumenau, and I work as a computer technician. Let me see. Actually, I'm from Santos, São Paulo, but here in Santa Catarina, I live for 29 years old. In my free time, I really enjoy spend hang out with my friends, so play my guitar, play games, yeah, is that.
Thank you, Marcio. Sorry, Leandro. Sorry, thank you. So let's start for the question number 2. But I'd like to introduce myself because I always forgot to introduce myself, guys. I don't know. I just looked at the questions and then I forgot how to introduce myself. So my name is Gabriele. I'm 32 years old. I was born in a city in the south of Rio Grande do Sul called Pelotas when I lived for almost 22 years. But almost 3 years ago, I came to Rio de Janeiro, and then I live in this beautiful city. I'm a food engineer and I work as a science entrepreneur, so I have my own business focused on food technology, developing ingredients for the plant-based market and things related to it. And I'm a host here since last year. I started in January, I think so. So I'm here as a host for 1 year. And that's it, guys. On my free time, I really like to stay at home watching movies and series or reality shows, or just hang out with my friends, go out to dinner or to a bar or to a cafe. Yeah, I think that's it. So the question number 2 is, what aspect of Carnival festives do you enjoy the most? Leandro, can you start?
So about this question, I think that besides the work off day, so actually, I remember that last time that I enjoyed Carnival, it was I was a teenager, so because I was curious about this party, so I remember that I take some pictures, but I don't spend a long time there, so. But it's interesting. Actually, how can I say? I usually I don't celebrate this kind of party, but it's interesting because I think that it's the most how can I say? Um, it's about culture in Brazil, So I think when first people remember Brazil, remember Carnival, So uh, actually, Brazil is uh, you know when I this words it means another word, So it's synonym, So and yeah, but about this question, I think it's about maybe relax this day, some make some things that about my hobbies. So it's that. And it's about you, Marcel.
So, in my case, the first is a holiday, is the moment about I together with my family. But the festivities about Carnival, I enjoy a lot trio elétrico. Trio elétrico is a good moment during at the night or the afternoon because a lot of people enjoy the party in the singer, a lot of songs. I enjoy a lot the trio elétrico. Another about the enjoy the moment to relax at the beach. Here in my state, a lot of beach are near with me 5 kilometers, one beach, the name Pontal do Ipiranga. There I I enjoy several moments with my family at the beach. At the beach, Carnival, holiday, and the trio elétrico. My 3 topics.
That's so nice, guys. And about the holiday, I think this is the one of the holidays that we have in Brazil that are so long. We have, I don't know, maybe 4 or 3 days that it's considered holiday. Like in Rio, for example, Friday, and we have Saturday and Sunday, and the holiday just ends at the afternoon in Wednesday. So we have 5 days off of the work, just celebrating. It's like that. And if you you don't, if you are in Rio, it's like an impossible to work in Friday because the traffic it's so crazy. All the city has organized to have the Carnival parade, and the blocos that it's called the festives that we have on the street start at the Friday. So we have 5 days with totally with the city totally involved in Carnival. So it's so difficult to work. So it's normal to cancel or to extend the holiday until Wednesday and then start to work at Thursday. But some companies reserve all the week just to the holiday. So I think it's it's so long. It's a long holiday that we have here in Brazil. So, and as Marcia said, I prefer to combine both, combine the festives and combine the time to relax because I think it's a gold opportunity that we have on at the year to relax, and it's like a um, short vacation, you know. So I in Rio I started to celebrate more Carnival because it's a part of the city, it's a part of the culture, and the Carnival it's so present here. So I think it's impossible don't be contagious of this energy. And yeah, and I started to like the Carnival because when I lived in at the south of the Rio Grande do Sul, we don't have this type of parties or type of festives, you know. It's just a holiday, and we have some uh, parties, but not so expressive, you know. So I started to know about Carnival and to enjoy the Carnival as I came to Rio. So let's to move on to the question number 3. Well, what happens with Marcio? I don't know. So the question number 3 is how do you usually celebrate Carnival? I think you, Leandro, shared a little bit about it, but you can tell more about what you usually do on the holiday, if you prefer to travel or to stay at home. So tell it.
So about this question, as you, Gabriel, told before, it's not common to see this kind of party here in South Brazil, you know. So because I live in Santa Catarina, it's the same. If I talk about Rio Grande do Sul, for example, it's not about culture and people here that live here, you know. So yeah, there's party. There's a carnival in Florianópolis, for example, maybe another beach in Santa Catarina. But here in Pomerode, Blumenau, Joinville, the city that's interior states, you know, it's not common to see. Sometimes you can see some a little parties, you know, so a little how can I say parade, carnival parade, but it's not common to see, you know. So for me, as I live a long time here in Santa Catarina, and maybe I get this culture in my person. So I really enjoy travel, for example, relax at this time, or make something that I like. For example, play guitar, hang out with my friends, play games, for example.
Guys,
Hello?
you are muted, Marcio.
Oh, okay. So my connection, I don't know what's happening here,
I
but
don't know what happened, but my connection is also unstable here.
yeah. So as I, as I told you before, I really enjoy travel in this uh, kind of party, you know, or make something that I like. For example, play guitar, hang out with my friends, maybe try, you know, meet some cultures on other cultures. So is that because you know I live a long time here, so I get some cultures that uh, it's common to see here. So use that. And about I don't know if you, Gabriele, had answered before. I don't know,
No, I
Gabriele.
didn't answer. Can you hear me? I'm here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I think the connection, the Leandro's connection is unstable. Now it's okay. I think so. Can you hear me, Leandro?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So no, I didn't answer yet, but I usually, living in Rio, I usually celebrate going in street parties called bloquinhos. So it's so common to do it during the carnival because it's free and it's enjoyable because all people are singing carnival songs and are with costumes and dancing and something like that. It's amazing. And I usually go to this type of street parties, but I also separate the time to rest and go to the beach, enjoy with my friends, and a time to relax. For example, last carnival at this year, I I spent 2 days in the beach and I did a trail. And the other 2 days, I went to Bloquinhos and r- rest at the end of the day, you know. So just stay at home, cooking and doing things for me and for my friends. So it's a combination of enjoy the carnival and um, doing things more relaxing, you know. And you, Marcio, how do you usually celebrate Carnival?
So, about me is the same in 4 days. Uh, in the morning at the beach, uh, to have lunch, barbecue, or another dish. In the afternoon, a little relax or work one problem inside the family's house. Present at night is the party in downtown at the beach about the trio elétrico to drink beer, enjoy with my family about midnight. Is the first, second, 3, 4 days is the same. I enjoy this moment, the carnival, because a lot of people at the beach is more fun. This moment, a lot of stores differentes, a bar and the I forgot vendedores ambulantes. It is very very fun. I enjoy a lot this moment.
Thank you, Marcia, for sharing. Guys, let's to move to the question number 4. What is the most iconic carnival tradition or aspect unique to Brazil, in your opinion? And I'd like to start because, in my opinion, I think it's the Carnival Parade. I think we don't have another thing similar in Brazil than what happened in Rio and in other states. So we have other states in Brazil that also have a Carnival Parade, but at the in the road we don't have other other thing so similar than Carnival Parade. So for me, this is the most iconic thing, and it's not just the event, you know. So it's not about the competition and the dedication involved involved during the when people are doing your costumes and something related to the carnival parade, but also um, the time that are spending in this preparation. You know, here in Rio, people are involved in carnival parade at the beginning of the year, but not to this. But not for the carnival at this year, but the carnival for the next year. So people are involved during the year. They goes to places like I don't know, but I don't know how to explain it in English, but it's like an stadium that they stay in this station just repeating the song and dancing, and it's like a choreography dancing, and it's like a moment to prepare, to like a preparation for the next year. So I think all the things that are related to carnival parades is so enormous, and I think this is this is the make it so unique in the world and in some states in Brazil. How about you, Marcos? What do you think about what in your opinion, what's the most iconic carnival tradition?
Yeah, I agree with you, Gabriele. The most iconic is Carnival parades. Some school in the Rio is the best here in Brazil, but São Paulo is a lot of some school. Here in my state, Espírito Santo, have the moment, the parade, the samba school, but is really a curious, is necessário anticipate one weekend because about the tourists.
Marcio is freezing for me and for you, Leandro.
Márcio? Márcio?
I think his connection is not good. All of you are with problems with internet today, including me, because my internet is not good today.
They hear the same problem.
I think it's general.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know what happened. But you can answer until you wait the Marcy came back.
So what is the fourth question? So actually, Gabriel, you say the thirsty thing about this people prepare this party 1 year before, because this kind of party, have been forced guys to visit Brazil, especially this epoch, this time to see this event. So it's interesting because I don't know if they're the same aspect in other cultures. Like, actually, I actually I doubt that. No, because here in Brazil there are more energy, more passion about this kind of party. So, for example, the people say that Brazil only started later Carnival, so it's funny, but actually it's maybe can be true. So I think that's aspect unique to when I talk to Brazil, and it's about energy, music, the people dancing samba, for example, and about the art when this people make this allegorias, allegorias, statues, this, I don't know how can I say. So yeah, I think it's unique, but I know that there are a difference carnival in the world. For example, in Venice, I I never been in Venice, but I have been seeing in films, that there's a lot of masks, the beautiful masks. So it's too interesting. So, but I think that in Brazil have more energy, more passion about this kind of party. People really work hard to make this kind of party really make it work it very well, So it's that about this question. I think it's about the patient, Brazilian patient about this kind of party. It's really different when you compare the other countries, for example. So it's that.
Yeah, people are so involved with this tradition and to doing the costumes and contributing to the carnival schools, because it's not cheap to participate in a carnival parade, you know. So usually people don't care about it, or they care, but for the year it's so important to participate in this type of event, because it's not just a party, it's not about celebration, but also about identity and about customs and the things that they believe, and the community they are involved in, a lot of things, you know. So I think a mix of all of the things that we mentioned make the carnival so unique, you know. I think Marcio is coming back, because I accept his. Day. It's an unusual day for me. We don't have a lot of people here. People are with uh, unstable internet. It's not
So
a common day.
maybe I can suppose that, yesterday the Emerson talk about Carnival. Maybe I don't know. These people talk about Carnival yesterday, so maybe today,
Yeah, maybe
uh,
the topic. Yeah, maybe the
yeah,
topic it's equal to the other
yeah,
topics that we are talking in this week.
yeah.
Uh, we can move to the next question, because Marcio sent me a message that his internet is not good. I think it's raining in his city. So
So
the question number 5. Have you ever experienced Carnival in multiple cities across Brazil? How do they compare? Do you have the opportunity to experience the Carnival abroad your city, in another state?
yeah, yeah, of course, because I was born in Santos, São Paulo. There are another culture, yeah, and I was a children when I living in Santos. So, but this is different, because there's this city have a more passion about this kind of party. The people really enjoying, so it's really different when I compare, for example, for Pomerode, it's a more German culture, Actually, at the beginning of this year, there's a famous part that called Festa Pomerana, and you can see a lot of types of beer, there are some German kinds, German, how can I say, I think I say right. It's about brincadeiras, more typical German foods. So there are another kind of parties here, So besides here in Blumenau, there are famous parties that called Oktoberfest. I think that everyone know about this party because it's about beer, German dance, German music. So it's about that, and yeah, I can see the difference, because I think that each part of Brazil, there are typical party that is more famous, is more celebrate, So, but in South Brazil is different, When I compare, for example, São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, maybe Nordeste do Brazil, so it's really different, So, but in my experience, I can compare Santos to Joinville, Pomerode, Blumenau. I don't know if I was Rio Grande do Sul one time that it would be in Carnival. So I think no. I think no. So yeah, I can compare it. Santa Catarina is São Paulo, So I it's only I can compare about different parties. So.
Orlando, let me ask
Oh,
you.
Marcio, her turn.
Hello, Marcio.
Hello, hello. Here it's raining a lot. My connection is finished. But
Now it's
again,
okay. Is everything
Porto
okay
Alegre.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you, what's the difference of Pomerode and Oktoberfest? It's not the same. It's both are a German party, but what's the difference?
Okay. I think that you told about Festa Pomerana, comparing Oktoberfest. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things that's the same, similar, But in Oktoberfest is more famous, so there are a lot of people, it's more people that visit this kind of party. It's more, how can I say, clowned place, It's really hard to walking and the square, the flow. So a lot of people, if you don't like so much more people in the same place, I think it's not a good place to stay. So in Pomerode, it's more familiar, family. It's more family party. So there are a lot of beers, drinks, German drinks like beer. So their food. So, but it's more, how can I say, organized, It's more, you can see children that are walking this kind of party, family, não acontece muita bagunça no português. So it's more, I think that I can compare Oktoberfest nowadays like Carnival. It's more pegação. So, so if you compare Festa Pomerana, it's more quiet, peaceful. So, so.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for explaining the difference. In Rio de Janeiro, at the state of Rio de Janeiro, we have a similar party. Then I think that it's similar than Pomerode Fest because we have a Bauerfest. It's another German festival, but it's more calm and it's smaller than Oktoberfest. But it's nice. It's an interesting festival, and we can eat a lot of food, German food, and drink beer and see some dancing groups, dancing German dancing like that. So it's cool. And Marcio, we are talking about the question number 5. I don't know. Um, do you can see the questions on the chat? Can you see the questions on the chat?
Yeah. I have the question in my laptop.
Okay.
So about the question number 5, for me, I lived during 7 years in the Paraná state. There is a different, not heavy a party at night. For example, my city, the name Castro, I lived there during 7 years. Uh, a little, I forgot fogos de artifício, a little, only. But it's a holiday, Tuesday, and the weekend, the people a barbecue in your house, together with friends is common there. For me, it's different because I live here in Espírito Santo State. Here is a beach, at Tuvelépico, a party, a lot of people, tourists a lot. Here, for example, is the beach of the Minas Gerais. A lot of people of the Minas Gerais here in Espírito Santo this moment of the year. These 2 places I live during the Carnival here in Paraná. Very, very different.
Well, we are discussing about it. Leandro mentioned that he perceived a lot of difference between Carnival at Santos and Carnival at Blumenau and Pomerode. that are in the south of Brazil. And in my case, I agree with you guys. It's totally different when I spent Carnival at the Rio Grande do Sul or in São Paulo or in Rio. I think the energy is totally different. I remember that when I was younger, I enjoyed the Carnival in a different way, just travel for the beach in a place that have beach, or just stay with my family in my city doing things at home or just enjoying the free time that I had. But when we live in a place that Carnival is so celebrate, uh, you participate in this in a kind way, like I don't know. I'm not I'm not a person so passionate about Carnival, but I think that the energy and the when you see the city all organized to receive this party, you feel so involved and you feel so you feel the energy and you feel the you want to participate in, to be a part of it, you know. So, and in other cities that I lived, I didn't see it. I didn't see this movimentation. I didn't see the cities prepared to receive the carnival as we know about carnival. So I think this difference is totally uh, totally related about how the cities or how the states are engaging in this festive, you know. Guys, we have time to discuss two more questions. And I suggest the question number 8 because it's a fun question. And I'd like to know about you, Leandro. If you were to dress up as any character to enjoy Carnival, who would it be?
So it's interesting this question because I remember that when I was a children, it's a long time, and I character like Rambo, you know, so it's Sylvester Stallone. I put how can I say fascia, you know, so I put arm in my hand, so it's so interesting. So I really didn't know in the nowadays, you know, so well, what character that maybe I joined. So let me see. Um, I don't know. It's a maybe. So actually, I, I don't. When I see, for example, movies, I really like movies like Science Fi, you know, like the ficção científica. So maybe one character for Matrix, for example, that I love this movie. So maybe Morpheus. I think so interesting. So yeah, it's a good idea. Morpheus. I think so interesting. It can be Morpheus.
Yeah.
So
What I saw in this carnival, it's a lot of people with a Barbie cosplay because at the last year we have the Barbie movie and all people came to to the movies to see this movie and people are uh, wearing pink clothes and like a costume of Barbie costume, and all the things came back to the carnival. And here I also saw a lot of people with costumes related to memes, internet memes. You know, it's so fun. I don't have this creativity, but I appreciate it to see people using this type of costume, you know. And how about you, Marcio? If you were to dress up as any character to enjoy Carnival, who would it be?
So, in my case, I I use the fantasy Chapolin Colorado because Chapolin Colorado remember my time when I was a, a, a little kid. I enjoy a lot these episodes. The Chapolin Colorado, very, very fun. For me, is maybe the futuro. I try the fantasy, the Chapolin Colorado.
In my case, guys, I don't know, maybe like a character from a city. Uh, I I I already finished the Bear City series, and I don't know, it's a easy character to do because it's just a a t-shirt with I don't know how to say it in English, but it's avental, like a cooking. Uh, and we don't have some preparations to do it. It's so easy. I don't know why I didn't do it at the carnival, but maybe in the next one I will do it. Guys, unfortunately, we don't have time to continue the immersion because we time is flying. The bear. The series is the bear. I think they have two seasons about this series.
Oh, bear like you, Urso.
Yeah,
Ah,
this one. So just to finish the immersion, I'd like to ask you the question number 14 because it's an interesting one. In your opinion, guys, what are your thoughts on the statement? The new year just truly begins after Carnival. Do you agree or disagree with this statement?
In my case, here in my state, Espírito Santo, I agree because in the January, a lot of people travel at the beach about the vacation is the not happening nothing this period. But when I live in the Paraná state, there is a different the start the first January start the year. I think it's about the commemoration and the party, the Carnival, the people anxious, program your vacation this period for approve the events at the beach, several beaches at the beach. I think a lot of states have Carnival after the Carnival, and others start the first day.
And you, Leandro?
so it's interesting this question. I think that I told you this sentence before. So, but it actually depends of the part of Brazil. You know, like South Brazil, actually, it's a normal day. You know, not. I actually hear people who don't care so much about Carnival, like São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro. So, but I think that Rio de Janeiro, yeah, yeah, like it's the sentence can be true. You know, so Nordeste of Brazil, North Brazil. So, you know, so there are more people that really care about this kind of part. So, yeah, yeah, but it depends the place in Brazil. So, I think so.
Yeah, I agree with you. Living in Rio, I totally agree with this statement because things just works better when the carnival ends. I don't know why. Because in all of departments, in all of types of companies, things just works better after carnival. So I just agree with this statement. Guys, I put on the chat this survey for this immersion, so you can rate this immersion from 1 to 10 and bring some comments, bring up some ideas of the topics to discuss in this immersion. Next week, we are going to talk about creativity. It's a great topic to talk about. And I hope to see you again. So have a good rest of week. Have a good weekend. Enjoy this week after Carnival. And if you have time, Leandro, you are invited to participate in the next immersion that will occur because Marcio will be the host of the next immersion. So you are invited. Okay.
Oh, thanks a lot.
So guys, bye bye. See
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye,
Have
see
a
you.